Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. We have a VOD review courtesy of 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲 on Twitch. The channel points were redeemed for this free VOD review on twitch.tv/Cendriel. So if you're interested in getting your free VOD review done, then come hang out with us. So we got some hand soap action. Yeah, let's show them what we can do. We have no block crosshair today.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I would take my bow against your rifle any day.
Alright, so I'm expecting a Sonic at the doors. Damn, why are they so loud? No Sonic. So a Sonic would be good like up here, or like halfway, so you can see who's on top and who's on bottom because it has a circular radius. Block crosshair mod check. We're not putting a crosshair on. For me, you want to do it like near the beginning so your cooldown is a little bit better when the match starts. So it looks like you kind of did that though. Oh, nice. So you're playing, yeah. I was gonna say you're playing right in front of Hog. He can just hook you, so you just don't want to do that. So you just want to be mindful of that. Nice. So also, if you're fighting in the same general area, if you don't have a use for Sonic Arrow, you can always put it around like the right side or the left side corners to see if anyone's trying to get that Mega on the left side or not. You can also shoot it straight up, and then, because the cooldown starts once it leaves your bow, so if you shoot it straight up, it's already counting down on the cooldown, but it hasn't actually casted. So by the time it lands on the ground, after you shoot it straight up, you basically have another Sonic Arrow ready to go. It's kind of like when I throw the nade at defense first point Eichenwald. I throw it straight up, and when they walk in, they get purpled, but at that time, I basically have another nade up. So it's like fighting your cooldowns that way. So it's like the same concept with Sonic Arrow. Now I know some mats the skybox is a little bit shorter, so you can't do that. But I think you can do it on Junkertown though. I probably would have waited to dragon that, because you're like right in front of them, so they kind of know where you are with that dragon. So like, I probably would like to see the dragon over here on the right, to like at the spawn doors to get anyone who's like coming out and stuff. Because if you dragon right here, there's a chance that you could get hooked, or they just walk out of the way. Unless you were like directly trying to focus on the diva. That's pretty savage. Yeah, see right there, they already know, like, you've been shooting in this area for the past minute, so they know where you are. So like, I've also noticed that you've also stayed in the same spot. Like, you can climb up here, go on the bridge, shoot down, and then climb around. You can climb over the fence on the right side, shoot down, climb back over. It's like the same spot. It's like the same idea where you're trying to like reposition quickly, so it throws off the enemy team about your whereabouts. Yeah, so she doesn't eat it. Yeah, and it's always good to use storm arrows against tanks, though I wouldn't waste it on Roadhog because he has a 25% decrease on charge for people that shoot him. So if anything, I would just try to storm arrow the diva. But if she matrix it, you can stop shooting and let your storm arrow still run through, and then shoot again with your storm arrow once the matrix is over. So yeah, I would avoid storm arrowing the hog because of the new change to his ult, to the ult charge on him. So here, see, there's someone, like, you can't see him because you're not in spectator mode, but there's someone over there on the left or the right. Like, if you just, like I was talking about, if you just put a sonic arrow, you'll see that Tracer is hiding there. So, like, you always want to, it's always good to, like, if you're not actively trying to find someone with sonic arrow, you just want to aim it at flank spots to see if someone's hiding or waiting to get a kill. So like that area, this area right here will be a perfect sonic, and then you'll probably see the Tracer if you did that. Yeah, see, I wouldn't. There's no reason to use a sonic right there. Like, I know you're trying to hit the monkey, but what would hitting the monkey with sonic do? I mean, you already know he's going left, so you already know he's trying to flank. That's information that you already know, but sonic is good for information that's like going to happen. Yeah, so now they have Monkey and Orisa, so now you're safe to Storm Arrow both of the tanks to get the ult charge. And also, if they had a Torb, I would Storm Arrow the turret, but they don't have a Torb right now. Okay, that we just... She still died, but we kind of rushed. That looked like it would have been a headshot, though. But I guess that was just a rush shot. Oh, nice. Nice kills. See, I just don't like how you're staying in the same general spot. You could use Storm Arrow to break shields, but you just lose the ult charge. I don't think you get a lot of charge or any charge shooting shields, but I'm not sure about that. I would just Storm Arrow tanks. Or Storm Arrow, like if there's a stun or something. Like, so in this case, if your hog hooks something, that would be a good Storm Arrow target. And then if you're Zarya, if you don't have Dragon yet, you can Storm Arrow into the grav. Wicked! Okay. So I think there you were jumping too much and you weren't compensating your jump with the arc of your bows and stuff. So I liked how you climbed up here, thinking that the Tracer might go up the stairs to climb out. So that was a good positioning there. I would have done the same as well. Okay, so a good thing about like having like game sense and stuff, you know where the health packs are and everything. So at this point, since Tracer is low from the Widow fight, you probably can think that they're going to go for the nearest health pack, which is the Mega right here. So if that's the case, instead of shooting right side of her, I would shoot left. You would shoot towards the left because that's where they're going. It's predicting where they're trying to go. And here, you're just jumping so much, but you're not compensating your angle to be like at a harder angle to compensate for your jump. If anything, I always find myself crouching is better if you're trying to like dodge shoots as opposed to jumping, because crouching, I don't think it's like much of a difference as opposed to jumping, because sometimes you might do your lunge and it might throw off your aim completely as well, unless you're like planning to lunge and do a lunge shot. And that we just took out her kneecaps. That's a good dragon. Yeah, you always want a dragon behind walls and whatnot, as long as they don't know you're there, so to make it less predictable where it's coming from. I probably would have waited for the Zarya. The Zarya was probably waiting to combo with you because she's held her grab for a hot minute. So anytime there's a Zarya or something, just ask the combo if they're willing to combo with you.
A minor setback.
Alright, let's look at that death real quick, see if we can find anything that happened. Okay, so here, you dropped right in front of the enemy team and you went down the main choke where the enemy team is going, so you just dropped right in front of them, so I think that's why you died. Yeah, like an Orisa is like shooting in this area, and then Zen is shooting in this area, and then the monkey. Yeah, so if you went back out left side, you probably would have been safe. So there you just retreated the wrong way. Like you probably could have like climbed up this wall or something just to like make your hitbox more annoying to hit.
A minor setback. Duty is I choose you. Spirit dragon, I choose you.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
Oh. Nice little dodge. Oh, nice. That was good. Oh, there you go. You did the storm arrow into the grab. That was good. Yeah, so you probably already know, but when Orisa uses Fortify, she can't get headshots. You can't headshot her. That doesn't register. But yeah, the monkey just got too close with the tickle cannon.
Not deterred.
Yeah, so when Monkey ults like that, he is a really big target, so he's a really good Storm Arrow target. And you can get ult charge from him doing his ult. I noticed you're jumping a lot. Is that like a normal thing? Do you always jump?
See that which need healing.
Thank you for the follow, Mal Valley. Oh, that was a good dragon, but Zen ulted. It was like around the corner. Like the way you want to like angle dragons, like you want to angle it where you think they're going to retreat. So this angle right here is really good because they're going to retreat in this area. That's why that was a good dragon. And the Zen kind of knew, so he ulted to like make sure none of his teammates die. So it's really good to, unless you can confirm like the kill like right in front of their face, then that's fine. But the way that I would use dragon is to put it where they're trying to retreat, so they back up into the dragon while your team pushes up, so they get sandwiched. It only happens with Genji and Hanzo. It's a bad habit. Okay, well Genji has his double jump, and he usually he double jumps over his targets to get like a better headshot, but Hanzo doesn't have a double jump. But yeah, I mean, it only works if you again compensate for the angles that the jump is making. Like, I think just because you're jumping a lot, you're shooting and aiming more sporadically and not taking enough time with your shots. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. And that's why I don't jump, because that's how it is for me as well. Okay, that was a good Sonic, because you know he's up there. That was really good Sonic use. So again, like, finding people that hide around, like, the flank points and openings and stuff is where you want to use Sonic. Nice, Sue. Nice, Sue. Well, there you go.
Ready for battle.
Alright, now the first point, 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 Hanzo Mastery Review. Smile. This will be on YouTube eventually. But we got a YouTube playlist of these reviews. 40 plus of them already done. So go check it out on YouTube. And yeah, so I hope, as usual, I hope you learn at least one thing or two with this VOD review. I play Hanzo a lot, so it's nice to review like another character that I play a lot. But yeah, the Snooze VOD review just came out today or yesterday with the Sombra review, so if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. And yeah, so besides like the points that I made, I think you did pretty well. But yeah, there's, like with any VOD review, you're here to be criticized as well of trying to figure out what you can improve. So that's what the VOD reviews are there for. So you crouch spam, but you don't know why with Hanzo had that a bad habit. Well, yeah. I mean, again, unless you like can compensate for your jumping, it just looks like you're aiming really sporadically on this. But yeah, thank you 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 for the VOD review redemption that you can get on twitch.tv/Cendriel if you want your free VOD review done. And thank you guys so much for watching.